Hello everyone, welcome back to part 3 of Die Party Blood Dues, week number 13. Everyone's back now, we can get started. Graham, what's going on?
Engelhardt's fishing. It's very serene, it's very nice. At this, he's refilled his bucket.
Finally.
Yep. You're heading back to camp. Oh, there's the whole group. They've come to meet you halfway.
Huh? What? This is
They say something's going on at the caves, says Baimon.
Whoa. Huh? What's happening?
Well, I went to infiltrate the goblin camp. I ran into Walzer. He was there.
Really?
And then I redisguised myself as a Dwargar, and we infiltrated the Dwargar.
I noticed.
Yeah, I'm still wearing it. I went, and we essentially found out that, well, I don't know how he knew, but Walzer seemed to think that the Dwargar were responsible for the gold being taken. And so we were trying to find some secret places, and there was a very fishy room in there where I believe that the Dwargar leader is keeping any valuables. It would be back there. And so he's got a plan. There's a back entrance, but there's a Minotaur in the way. Long story.
Again.
Yeah, and then so his plan is to lure the Minotaur out to fight an ogre. It's going to be a really cool battle, and I think we should all go.
I mean...
Not really. We should probably go help Walter, though.
Yeah. So, when is this plan going to be executed?
Walter, when are you trying to do this?
Well, I'll go back to Andrew straight away.
Yeah.
So, maybe, hopefully by the afternoon?
Okay. Afternoon.
Yeah.
Alright. We should probably start getting ready immediately.
Yeah, but if people see us, we'll be dead.
Good point. Well,
We might need to watch from afar.
at least we can cook the fish then while we wait.
Okay, good.
So yeah, I did.
Now what?
Well, I guess we're just going to. I'm going to cook the fish while we wait, but we're obviously going to maybe move up a bit,
Yeah, okay.
so they were in a better position to actually be able to react.
Sure. Okay. Roland and Ansel.
Yes.
Kaboom! Swipe.
Whoosh. It doesn't make any sense because you can't see it.
You know, I actually might
You
make
know,
that
it
intro.
It makes sense to me.
I'm going to make that intro somewhere, and then every time we swap over to them in this episode, I'll just put it
Yeah.
up.
We need where on the stream it shows it does the transition, but then the scene doesn't change or anything.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do. Like,
Yeah.
if I can actually make it, we'll see.
Obviously, nothing is different on the thing.
We'll see. Yeah.
Okay. You guys are getting towards the halfway mark, but you still got a ways to go.
Okay.
All
But at
right.
least you don't have to run and do a
Yeah.
run
Yeah.
check.
It's after midday.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it much later?
Well, it's afternoon, I guess.
It just felt like there was some and then hours and hours and then hours. Well, whatever.
There's a lot of hours in a day.
24 to be exact.
24.
At least 24.
At least.
At least.
Keeping your eye out for giant scorpions.
I haven't seen any lately. I think
Keep
we're
your eyes
okay.
open. That's your job.
All right.
You guys find a dead goblin in the trail.
Ooh, fascinating.
It's got his
I
ear
look at it.
missing
I
his
poke
ear.
it with a stick.
Oh, mercenaries have been through here.
Clearly dead.
Does it look fresh?
Ish. No, not really. It's probably been dead about a day.
I'm sure they took everything of value.
There's some. He's got a vest,
Oh.
a bandana.
I take the bandana.
Okay.
We've dilly-dallied too long.
So how far actually are we from the keep?
Well, it takes 17 hours to get there.
How many hours?
17.
Oh, and
How
they're
the
half.
fuck did I run Oh, from the Caves of Chaos, I guess. Yeah. What
So,
about-
so,
yeah.
so hour wise, how far are we from the keep?
If you guys left it first light, which I
Uh-huh.
imagine you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I thought they left before first light.
Yeah, we
Okay,
did
yeah.
technically.
That's fine. You've been at 11 hours.
Oh wow, it's only 6 hours to go.
Okay, 6 hours to go. Okay.
Let's not even stop.
Yeah, let's keep going, Roland. We're getting close.
Yeah, woo.
Do they have to make like a navigation check or anything like that, or do they just know?
No,
where
we've
they're going?
Yeah,
we've done
remember-
this route like 4 times now. So.
Yeah.
Back and forth
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah.
with the Abyss.
Yeah, and then we came
Welcome.
back, and then we're leaving
Yes.
again.
Going back, going to Andrew. There you are.
Is he by himself?
When you go into the entrance, you see that there are basically stationed every 5 feet a goblin zombie.
Do they react to me at all?
No.
I sort of just like shiver. Like, I had a feeling that this would be the fate of these goblins, but
Yep.
I can't. I don't know what I told them or why they were so eager to follow me.
Yep.
But it doesn't bode well for the morale of this place.
Walzer, there you are, says Andrew, coming around the corner.
Ah, Andrew.
Don't worry, they're asleep.
Yeah, okay, whatever you want to tell me. Whatever helps you sleep, man. Listen, I know what's troubling the Dwargar.
What's that?
I talked to Ithura.
Lying little bitch.
Lying little bitch? Well, she tells me that the main cause for concern right now is the fact that there is a Minotaur in her, as she put it, exercise space.
Right. Yeah, about that. That was one of Faramane's ideas.
The Minotaur?
He was trying to pressure them.
Into what?
At one point, this was a long time ago. The Dwargar were becoming. When we first showed up, the Dwargar were perfectly happy to let us have the run of the place, let the monsters come in. That's fine. We gave them plenty of gold. But they were getting restless. They were essentially going into those caves right there. What the Minotaur caves are now.
Yes.
And essentially Faramane, for whatever reason, wizard reasons, I didn't bother to ask, didn't want them in there. So he put the Minotaur there to guard something or other.
Huh. To guard something or other.
Yeah.
Well, ideally, I have a suspicion. I investigated their stable area, whatever you want to call it, and there was a very interesting. You mentioned the hidden pathway between the back of the caves and what is essentially, what is the Lord's name there
Where?
in the Dwargar?
Havron.
Havron. What is essentially Havron's personal chambers.
Right.
And I believe
Okay.
if they were to hide anything of value, like, I don't know, dwarven gold, for example,
Right.
it would be within those secret chambers behind his personal.
That's fine. I imagine the Dwargar being crafty and secretive and evil, for lack of a better word, would hide anything of value in a place that only they could get to.
Well, yeah. Yes, that seems to be the case.
Even if you get Havron out of his chambers, how do you expect to get in there?
Well, I was hoping that through the Minotaur caves we could find a better entrance.
Ah, I see. Well, the best I can't control what the Minotaur does. The only thing I can do is I could get Havron out of his chambers. Now that we've got this security issue under control.
Well, here's what Ithran suggested, well, at least sort of hinted at what she would like to happen. And I don't know how you feel about this, but having the ogre and the minotaur do combat in order to appease the Dwargar, like a blood sport, and then we could take that opportunity to investigate the caves. Or
Where
at
would
least
this
I
happen?
can.
Where would this happen?
Probably in the same place that I fought the
Hmm.
ogre.
I know. I agree with that. I think that's a fine plan, but I don't know how to get the Minotaur's attention, let alone convince him to do anything. Yet.
Well, you said this was something Faramane concocted, right?
Right.
Maybe Faramane could magically suggest to the Minotaur that this is going to be something he wants to do. I don't know. I don't know how much of a problem Faramane feels that Dwargar are, but potentially this could help ease some issues between them. You and him, or they and him.
I don't know. I suppose I'll run it by him. I'll see what happens.
All right. Okay, then feel free to take the credit for this. I don't need Faramane thinking I'm anything more than just a goon you hired.
Right. Okay, he leaves. Time passes.
Right. I'm going to take a look at the library books, I suppose.
Okay.
Ideally, a phrase manual
Yep,
is
there
something
it
that
is.
I'm looking for.
First one.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
You know the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for light translations on things like hello,
Yep. Yep.
you know, that sort of
Sure,
stuff.
sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, you got it.
And cool. I don't know how much time I can get to memorize like basic stuff, but I want to be able to memorize something in there so I can understand, like maybe
you can, I'm
threatening
sure-
actions, because I'm unsure whether the goblins are being threatening or whatnot. You know. So.
I'm sure you could carry the book if you wanted to.
Yeah, hold on a minute, there, guy brandishing a battle axe at me. Let me just look through this phrase manual to find out whether or not you're actually intending to kill me. Oh, it seems that you are. Oh, wait, my head is off my shoulders.
Yeah, well, that's rough. That's the way it is.
Yeah. So you mentioned something about having to spend experience points into this?
Yeah, just like a.
What
Just
was
like
that
any
actually
skill.
called that I'm looking for?
It's not called anything. It's just languages work the same way as general proficiencies.
Oh, so I can just buy a language?
Yeah.
Interesting. And how much does that normally cost?
For you,
Yeah.
20 million.
Oh, luckily I have 20 million in one.
Well, that sucks. You're just left with $1.
Yeah, but by the end of the session, I'll get another 20 million XP. You know how it works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking right now.
Yep. Because, I don't know, like, trying to
6.
stipulate... 6? Okay, that's interesting. I'm trying to stay over 20 XP, so I always have enough by the end of the session. But
Right,
I would be
right.
I would be at 17 then if I got it.
I don't like 24 XP on hand.
Yeah. I think I can safely do that. I think potentially there's going to be enough experience coming my way before the end of this season. All right. Yeah, I'll buy. Is Goblin the same as Hobgoblin? Like,
Well, yes. Hobgoblins typically speak Goblinoid, but they. Yes, it is
okay.
close enough.
Oh, interesting. Is this actually the language you want me to speak?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Cool. Am I able to purchase that now, or do you want me to wait till the end of the session?
You can do it now.
All right. I will spend the 6 experience.
Okay. You know Goblinoid. Good job.
Okay.
Your certificate is in the mail.
Yep, it's coming on its way. Okay, time passes, right? There we go. Okay, Engelard, what's the idea?
So the idea is, well, besides the fact that I'm still cooking fish, is that I was going.
The fish is cooked. What's next?
Yeah, the fish should. Yeah. I was just joking.
I smell it from where I am, and I run down the mountain.
Well, going based off the information I have, I would assume that it'd be pretty obvious when a Minotaur starts coming out and fighting. I'd hope I know when I see it. But
all right. Yeah. Where are you at?
that
Nearby.
we would have moved up even closer after the cooking was done, so that as there wouldn't be a fire then. Observing,
yeah.
and I guess I could try and disguise myself. That's a good question. What's human size that would be reasonable?
Orc mostly.
Ram.
Hobgoblin.
Zombie.
Oh my god.
Hobgoblin zombie.
Yep.
How tall are hobgoblins? Just remember, I'm still 6'5".
You are a monster, you fucking
Human.
piece of shit.
Human sized. I mean, that's fine. There can be tall hobgoblins.
I mean, I guess I would probably end up disguising myself as that.
Chat
Alright.
wants me to speak every stream in Goblinese.
Of course. But yeah. So I guess I would do that. I would be in the make a disguise, and then we would just wait.
Okay, he's making a disguise for you. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay, barely makes it.
Hmm.
Questionable.
Yeah.
But it'll pass. It'll
No
pass.
pass.
Graham, can I reread what I was given by Andrew?
Yeah. Oh, in the language?
Yeah.
I'll read it for content.
Yeah, for content.
It says, "Let it be known that Andrew hand to Fairmain is yielding 20 gold pieces to any goblin who wishes to work for a master who loves and cares about him, and take off the chains of your hobgoblin masters and come work for me."
Fucking shit. Alright, fair enough.
How does it feel to now be an accessory to an ostensibly evil event?
Well, I have kidnapped a woman, and now I have murdered peaceful goblins by at least 30s. So
Yeah, you're a mass murderer.
I will change my alliance to neutral evil.
Genocide, I think they call that.
And you ruined a perfectly good plot to stop an evil wizard before doing all those things. And you did kidnap that chick. You like re-kidnapped her too. And
I
yeah.
rescued her, then re-kidnapped her. That's basically what happened there. Yeah.
Well, everybody else rescued her. You then re-kidnapped her.
Hey
Gosh,
man,
you're just pure evil. And you want to know why? You want to know why? Because your dad says so.
at least I have a dad. Ooh, sick burn.
I still have a dad. Fuck you. My dad's in prison.
Long
Is he-
story.
Ooh.
Don't
I'm just a jerk.
Oh, right. Save the backstory exposition for later.
Anyway, the point is you're spineless. And if you just stand up to your dad and say, no, this is evil, this would have been done by now. I would have gotten to blow up an evil wizard instead of a scorpion. I was
Oh.
saving that bundle of 5 for Faramane.
Oh,
All
shit,
right.
that was your only one?
Yes. Well, I can make another one when we get back to the keep, but I only bring one.
Yeah, his lab is there. Okay. Night falls. Nothing happens yet, Engelard. You're still looking.
Still waiting.
Nothing seems to be going on.
Move up closer. Maybe.
Okay, that's fine. Walzer, Andrew eventually comes back, and he says, okay, yeah, so, bad news.
Everybody's dead.
It would seem that Faramane has some sort of investment in keeping the Minotaur there still, and does not want him out. The only thing I can think of is letting the ogre go in, and that might do something, but nobody will be able to see it. They just be able to hear it.
Well, that would still serve the
draw
greater
attention?
purpose. Ideally, we want Ithra on our side. Well, I want Ithra on our side. Potentially, she could even get me through to the gold if this works out. If we make them happy, potentially this could work out.
All right. Well, I can control. I can get the ogre to go in there. Just get everybody to watch.
I can do that.
But I can call attention. I can blow the horn, and everyone will come out. If that's what you want.
No, it's for the Dwargar only. She doesn't want
okay.
anyone else watching.
Good. Okay. Well, go ahead. Get that done.
All right. I will make my way over to the Dwargar.
There you are. Okay. There they are.
I go see Ithra.
Okay. Yep.
So
Knock on the door.
yeah.
Okay. She opens the door. Hebron is sitting in a chair nearby, looking pouty.
What's the word?
He said, "Is the fight going to happen?"
Yes, but it won't be out in the open. Faramane.
Who?
Andrew isn't very happy with the idea of everyone knowing that the Minotaur is in the cave. Or that there is a Minotaur at all. So, I suggested that maybe the ogre go into the caves, and he agreed.
Okay.
This is essentially to make sure that you, the Dwargar, are happy. So he's willing to...
Okay. So, yada yada yada, narrative.
Mm-hmm.
All the Dwargar are outside of the eye entrance.
Yeah.
And here comes Andrew, and he's got the ogre in tow, and the ogre is essentially very complacent, as Andrew is essentially making him look at him, like hypnotized him almost.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just walking. He says, and like all the Dwargar, get quiet. They want to see what happens.
Okay. I look at Andrew and I give him a nod.
Andrew says, he whispers to you, "How do you expect to get in there?"
I can follow you in.
"I'm not going in."
I can follow the orc in. Or the ogre.
"Why? What's that for?"
I need to find to see if there is a back entrance.
"Yeah, but they're going to see you go in."
Well, perhaps I can excuse myself and see if I can find an entrance through the chambers.
All right. Okay, so essentially the ogre goes into the caves, and you don't hear anything. But all the Dwargar are very intently listening for any sort of flesh-rending or blood-curdling screams.
Yeah. I'm gonna excuse myself,
Okay, nobody cares.
and I'm gonna try see if I can get in through H.
Okay, it's empty.
Am
They left
I-
the door open though.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go in and see if I can get in through the personal chambers.
Okay, 36 locked.
It's locked. Okay. Damn it! I wish I had someone here who could pick locks. I look around.
There's Baimon.
Hey,
He was
bye.
late. Sorry, I was late.
Okay. See if you can get into here, or do you happen
Okay,
to
so
have the key?
Angelard.
Yes.
Baimon excuses himself and says he's got to go help Walzer.
Okay.
And he leaves. Okay, and then he's with Walzer.
Yeah.
Okay, he says he's going to try the lock again. He's been practicing.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah. Crack. Padlock comes off. Door opens.
All right. We go into the room.
Yep, empty. There's nobody in there. I mean,
Yeah.
let me explain. The has rough but well-made furnishings in it, including a bed, a dresser, a table with 2 chairs, a chest, and a bedside table. The floor is lined with serviceable rugs. Let's pretty much all that's in there. There's a large tapestry over one back corner, and Paimon runs over there and he says, "This is where I was looking."
Okay.
And he says, "When I was talking to him, I moved over here and I was tapping the wall to see if it was hollow, and by golly, it was hollow right here."
Interesting.
There's something back there, I tell you.
All right. Graham, is there a way that I can check to see if this is a false door at all?
Well,
Like- Is there something in here that I can use?
not necessarily. There's a specific rogue skill or specific thief skill that detects secret doors.
All right. Okay. I keep getting my skills mixed up with Rex.
Well, why?
I don't know. Like, they're merging together now. I've played both characters long enough. Okay. All right. Well, I tell him, perhaps this is not just a wall they can meld through. Perhaps this is actually a door.
I wouldn't count on it.
Well, Andrew seemed to think that that might be the case because he was aware of the secret compartment.
Okay. Paimon will use that skill I mentioned.
Okay.
I really don't think so, Walzer.
Great. It seems we've come in here for no reason then. Can I take a look around the room while I'm in here? Is there anything important? Any plans? Any papers?
No, there's a chest, though.
Alright, I'll go over to the chest and take a look inside.
Okay. Say, 146 copper, 20 silver, 2 magazines for the crossbow, and 2 little vials with red and blue potion.
I take a look at the red and blue potions and I go,
Okay. Now let me reiterate. They're not. One is not red and one is not blue. They are both mixed red and blue, but layered.
okay. I ask Baimon if he's seen anything like this before.
He says nothing like that. That's probably magic. I'd put that down if I were you. You don't know what could happen.
Potentially. Were they like... How were they stacked in the case? Would it be obvious if one was missing?
Yeah, definitely. There's not much in there.
Okay. I want to uncork one and smell it.
Okay. Smells like peppermint.
It's an odd smell for a potion to have. It was not what I was expecting. Fuck. I don't know. God.
You hear a blood-curdling scream from through the rock.
What's it sound like? Ogre?
Ogre. And there's some sounds of fighting. Bunch of meat on meat sounds.
Okay.
Hot meat on meat action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that, but something like that.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Fuck. There's got to be something I can do in this room to get through, and I have a feeling that. God, this is just terrible. God, I don't feel like I can do anything here. There's
We
like
need a way to get it from the other side. Why don't you use that hammer?
Do you want me to break down the wall? It's not going to do as much good if they know that we broke in here.
Well, once we find the gold, who cares?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Um.
Says, here, I'll help you. And he's your other arm. Because that works, I've decided.
Okay. All right. Let's take a few swings at this now that the commotion is like blocking out the noise, I suppose.
Yep. You're going to both make some muscle checks.
Okay. Believe mine is 18.
All right, well, he's not helping that much, but he's at least balancing so you don't make any penalties.
Okay.
He doesn't add anything to the actual stability
Muscle
of
is
the door.
18. Yeah.
Okay, another? Not enough. It's made a loud sound.
How many?
Anybody?
How many?
Anybody? What?
How many are you going to give me?
Well, it's a static number. The wall has some sort of hit points.
Okay, I'm gonna do another one.
Yep.
31.
Oh yeah, that's good. My mom's not helping.
Okay, yeah.
Give me one more. It seems to be crumbling. It's not
29.
the sturdiest. Oh yeah. All right, bunch of dust fills the room.
All right, what do we see?
You see.
A grue.
Yeah. Oh
You
no.
were eaten by a grue.
Should have had a light.
You find. Where am I? Okay.
You are in a magical land.
Yes, you find basically a pyramid of stacked gold ingots,
Oh, thank Christ. All right, I hand
as
him
well
my...
as a number of ornately crafted dwarven hammers.
I hand him my backpack and I say, you fill this up and you get the hell out of here.
Says, all right, I can do that. He fills it up, and then he can't move because it's too heavy. There is probably 200 pounds worth of gold blocks here.
What is my
We'll
carry
fill it.
limit?
What's your stamina?
12.
You can carry 160 pounds and still move, but very slowly.
All right, I'm going to take as much as I can.
Okay.
And I'm going to...
That's okay. You and Baimon together can carry all of it and still move, but quite slowly. You're basically going to be very noticeable to anybody who's looking at you.
All right, well, we're going to do our best to get out of here.
Okay, throw a big sheet over both of them and pretend it's a weird horse.
Pretend it's a spooky ghost.
Yeah.
Ghost.
So,
No,
is
just a ghost.
the sound of battle still going on?
Yes.
All right,
But
this
it
is
it seems to be you only hear like one punch. It's like the popcorn. Whenever it starts to slow down, you know
all
it's
right,
almost
we
done.
need to go right now.
You like that analogy?
Yeah, it's good.
That was good. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was good. I agree. Pat myself on the back. Okay. Yep, you guys begin to drag this gold out of here.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, dragging down the stairs. Oof. Clank, 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 clank. That was Baimon.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. You guys get out to the exit.
Yep.
Sun's pretty much down,
All right.
and you see all the dwarves are kind of milling about, looking at each other, looking around. If something else doesn't happen, they're going to probably turn around.
Where's Engelard and all that?
You don't know.
Well,
Well, Baimon says Angelard's that where he's over there somewhere.
where's over there?
Near the tree line. He points at the tree line.
I take off the backpack and I leave it there.
He says, "Why don't we just toss it off the hedge?"
Do I know how much noise that's going to make?
Probably a lot, but it won't matter.
Where would the edge go?
He wanted to throw it all the way to the ground. Angelard would see this, and maybe he'd be there. Maybe yeah. Well, I guess you wouldn't really know that, but he would.
You there, Engelard?
Yes, I am now.
All right. What are you going to do about this?
The plan. You see Baimon and Walzer poke a head out of H. But they can't see you. You're hiding. You've got like a twig with some leaves on it in front of your face.
Okay. It's the perfect disguise.
Yeah.
No one will ever suspect a thing.
Yep.
Well, do I only see their heads, or can I see that they're carrying something?
Sure, you can see they're carrying something.
All right. I think
Baimon knows where you are. He waves at you, and he rubs his fingers together.
I think that's money.
Yeah, he does like a come on motion.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try to get over to them as quickly as I can without being noticed. I
All
guess
right. All the
help
others
them carry.
too.
Yep, carry.
Okay. Well, you guys are on the ground floor. They're 50 feet up.
Well, crap.
You'd have
Can
to go
I,
all the way around from D up to get
Well,
up here.
could
Or if they threw
wait.
it, you'd land on the
I have a
ground.
question. Graham?
Yeah.
Could I cast Featherfall on them?
Oh, sure.
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. What do you say? You say, toss him!
Pretty much.
Okay, you're going to cast a spell in midair.
Consequence.
I trust Engelad enough, so
Yep.
I'm going to do that.
Yep, and
So
cast
there's,
it.
the dwarves and the other 2 halflings are there on the ground floor, hoping nobody sees them and kills them. You got the dwarves with their weapons out, looking around, being wary, and then Engelard looks up and he says, "Toss him!" And Ravis gives you a sidelong look, and he looks up, and then he steps a few feet away.
And once everything's in the air or whatever, I'm going to cast a spell and just say Consequire.
Okay, the bags of gold float harmlessly to the ground as if they were a feather.
All right, then I basically motion to to everyone else near me, just pitch up and go. We need to pick this up and go.
All right, the 2 to a bag, they pick it up and they skedaddle back towards the trees.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Walzer and Baimon, what happened? What's going on there?
We sort of try and mingle back into the group of...
Okay, yeah, easy. Okay, yeah, Baimon appears to be hyperventilating, but he's okay. He'll be okay. Don't worry about it. He's
Okay.
he's nervous. The excitement's too much.
I'll probably clear out. Looks like we got what we needed. I'll probably clear out well and go into back to where I was hiding.
You guys now have at least 200 pounds of gold. Do you wanna steal off with that, or do the right thing?
No, we're doing the right thing.
Okay, you guys go back to your you guys go back to your ruins. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What happens next?
I'm going to go talk to Andrew.
Okay. There he is. He's standing right there.
And also, Graham.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to tell them that they should immediately clear out and try to get that gold back.
What do you mean?
Like, we need to.
You're gonna wait for Walzer?
I told him I'd be there. I told him I'd be waiting.
Okay, so they're gonna walk back. You're gonna trust them?
I am going to trust them. They are. This is why they are here. They have come. They have no reason to stay. I have a reason to stay.
Essentially. Okay, there we go. They begin to walk back. Hopefully nothing besets them on the way there.
Yeah.
Well, they can fight. And also, I'd assume that they probably wouldn't actually head. They probably would just head straight to where there's maybe not necessarily the keep, but maybe just head to the keep very briefly before leaving immediately.
Yeah, they'd have to go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody in the keep is anything but scrupulous.
Yeah.
I mean, Roland would be there by that time.
Maybe.
And I'm the one you have to worry about. I'm going to steal all the gold.
No, okay. Walzer, you go to Andrew. There he is.
Is there anyone around us?
No, he's kind of separate.
All right. I was like, I found what we were looking for.
All right. At that point, an ogre head flies out of the cave mouth.
Okay.
Right.
There's a lot of cheering, and a lot of high fiving, some fist bumps, like dwarves do.
Yeah.
Keep the plebs entertained.
Yep. Okay. What happens next?
You
that they're going to move back and find that hole.
It's like, I need to leave.
Says why? What do you mean? What do you mean you got to leave? You still got a job to do.
Unless you can protect me from the Dwargar.
Well, yeah, I can do anything. As long as you stay upstairs and don't be seen again, I'll say you're dead.
I look over at Beaumont. Is he still with me?
Sure.
And I'm like, can you take a message?
Okay, he's got a stenographer's pad.
Well, it's like, tell Engelard to take Pike with him, and tell him I'll meet him at Thistlebarrows within a few weeks.
Okay, got it.
And I turn to Andrew and I'm like, I'm trusting you on this.
And he says, Walzer, good working with you.
Who, Beaumont?
Yep.
He's like, I give him a meaty handshake, I guess. I don't know.
Says, I'll see you on the other side.
Absolutely.
I mean the veil, not like dead.
I know what you meant.
Okay, good. See ya.
Yep.
And he walks away, going back the normal way down.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You're staying there with Andrew. Good. What do you do? Andrew says, you better get up there now. Just stay there. Stay in the library.
I will.
Wait for my signal.
And then I will stay in the library.
Okay, you go to the library.
Yeah.
Engelard, Beaumont comes back and he gives you the message.
He knows
Well,
what I have to do. Well, I hope he
yes.
does. So.
I know. I don't like leaving him behind again, but it's his wish. I'm just going to have to trust him.
You and Beaumont catch up to the rest of the gold. They're
Yeah.
not moving particularly fast.
Yeah. With all of us together, we can split the goal. We can split the carry.
Sure, you can split it all up. You're going to be all in like moderate encumbrance.
Yeah.
Is there a way that I can send vibes to Pike to let him know
Sure.
that it's going to be a bit longer, but that Engelard...
Well, you can send him basic emotions.
Okay.
Just like
You can't send a telegram.
Can I send, like... Is there an emotion that me and...
Good feelings or bad feelings?
Okay. I was about to say, if there's like an emotion that we would normally give Engelard or regard Engelard with, then I would send that.
Loyalty, friendship.
Yeah, I would send him that one,
Something like
and hopefully he'll get the message.
yeah.
that. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys travel through the night, or do you stop to make camp?
I thought we were just traveling straight to the keep.
Yep. Okay, through the night then. Walzer, eventually, the Duergar go back to their cave, and there's a big stink about something.
Okay.
You just stay there. You don't do anything. You don't say anything.
I don't appear anywhere within the Caves of Chaos if possible.
Okay, so you don't leave the library then. You work on your goblinoid.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Yeah, good. Okay. Do you go to sleep that night?
Yeah. I mean, I would lock the door if at all possible, but I would.
Okay. Okay.
Is there like a state that I can be in where I'm sort of like resting but also alert?
Yeah, you can just be relaxing. That's fine.
Would it affect tiredness or anything like that?
Doesn't kind of sleep. That's what you mean.
But is there a state that, you know how the phrase "sleeping with one eye open" sort of thing? Is there something similar to that?
It doesn't count as anything different, but it counts as sleep.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Your sleep awareness is dictated by your constitution.
Okay. All right. Well, then I mean, I'm covered by a locked door, or two locked doors, I guess I should say.
Sure.
An army of undead goblins, and
Yep.
potentially a wizard, and
Yep.
a highly experienced fighter.
Yep.
So I'm restless, obviously, because I'm in the most dangerous situation I've been in for a very long time. But I would eventually sleep. Yeah.
Okay. All right. The next day, 18th day.
Okay.
Roland and Anso.
Yeah.
As dawn
Yeah.
breaks, you approach the keep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Gate is closed. You have not seen any mercenaries.
It's interesting.
Hmm.
I guess I knock. I knock really quiet.
You can see guards up on the ramparts.
Hello!
Say, sorry, no one's allowed in.
Why?
Says captain's orders.
I'm working for the captain.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, you do that.
Okay, eventually Captain Snatch shows up over the wall.
Hi!
Says, where have you been?
Killing things! Learned a bunch of stuff.
We've been to the Caves of Chaos, sir.
He does like a crossed hand across the neck thing and says, I'll come down and let you in. Says, and he comes and opens a little side door, auxiliary exit.
Ah, not nifty.
Yeah.
This is clearly the VIP entrance.
Yeah, and he says, be careful what you say in mixed company.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got a lot of news.
Because just after you left, Aelin issued a proclamation that said nobody was to leave the keep or come back in.
Oh, interesting.
On my orders. So
Oh, interesting.
That was pretty good.
Oh, well, yeah, interesting. So, anyway, how would you like the keep to be surrounded in landmines that actually work?
He says, well, if that gold doesn't show up, we're gonna need it.
Well then, yeah, here, you know what? To tell you what, you send 5 of your guys who are good with their hands to my lab, and we'll start cranking out as many of them as we can do, just in case. How's that sound?
Can do. What should I say it's for? Just general defense.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna plant some landmines. I mean, you can be upfront about that. There's no mystery. I'm gonna blow up stuff. It's gonna be a landmine field. People shouldn't walk in it. Everyone should know.
Okay, what did you find? Did you find the caves?
Yeah.
Yes, we were in the caves.
As a matter of fact, I've got very pressing news for the Lord. What is he? A king? I don't even remember.
Lord Indigo. Yes.
Yeah. I found his dame.
What? The lady?
Yeah, found his broad.
She's supposed to be dead. That's what Aelin said.
Aelin's wrong. Lying sack of shit. She's in the Caves of Chaos.
Roland.
God damn it. Well,
She's been kidnapped by that evil wizard we talked about, which he says doesn't exist, and we think he's working with him, and he totally is. Yeah, I saw her with my own 2 eyes. So did Ansel. Didn't you, Ansel?
She lives. She's there.
we need to tell him right away. But Aelin's going to be there right there the whole time. He never leaves.
Yeah,
Lord's
Aelin's
side.
gonna say, that's not true, and I'm totally not working with the evil wizard. He'll say.
Yeah, he will. What do we say? It's his word against ours. Who are they going to believe?
Well, I'll tell you what. I've got a pretty good memory. I'll completely describe her, even though I've never seen her. That'll prove that I'm right.
That sounds good.
All right. I'll try and arrange a meeting. It's going to have to go through Lionheart, though.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, time passes. You go to your lab.
I bring Ansel aside before time passes.
Okay.
Ansel, best buddy. Now, when we're making this case, right?
Okay.
I think you may have noticed that Willie isn't the most socially acceptable company. I want to strongly suggest that you keep him quiet during the proceedings, if at all possible.
I will do my best, but I cannot guarantee. I mean, Willie speaks for himself. Willie, what do you think? Well, I think that if I hear something that's bullshit, I will speak my mind.
Willie, you're busting my balls, Willie. I need you. I need you not to make this blow up in our faces. Literally, Willie.
I'll do my best.
I saved your life, Willie. You do me this solid.
I'll do my best to keep quiet.
Oh, good man.
All right.
And
I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. He knows how to behave himself mostly.
We're gonna have some time before this earth-shattering revelation that'll change everything. Maybe. I suggest you tend to your wounds, get some sleep, eat a hot meal. Could be your last. One of those types of things.
Do you need any help in your lab?
I need to reclothe myself. I don't think you want to be involved in that in any way.
Yeah, I'm not going to help you out with that.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. Well, so some time passes. You change your clothes. You eat something.
I
Yada
restock
yada
my
yada.
explosives too. Things might go down.
Yep. Some soldiers show up to help you with whatever you needed them to do.
Yes. So I then set about reconstructing a portion of my lab to being like a little assembly line for landmines. I have one guy do casings, and I have another guy do mixing, and I teach him how to do mixing correctly. And I have another guy do the thing, and I'll do the pressure plate mechanisms. 'Cause that's the most complicated. And then we'll just like by spreading out the workload, we'll crank them out every couple of minutes, 15 to a time or something. Who knows? And we'll just get them done. We're stockpiling them.
How many are you making? You have
How
a limited
many
number of
can we-
supplies.
Yeah, it's a good question.
You can make 50 total.
All right, we make 50 landmines, and
But that's all your gunpowder.
that's all my gunpowder. Well, I also restock all my current explosives.
How many do you need?
And do I have a source of getting more gunpowder?
No,
Traders?
not with the traders being blocked by Loyal and Fort Mitchell.
Right, but that's typically how I would get more, right? Traders do sell it.
No, they trade the base materials and you make it from there.
Right, yeah. So I will make 50 after restocking my own personal explosives and then just having
Okay,
that many.
Let's say 40 then, if you're going to
Okay.
do that.
All right. I'll make 40, and then I will write up the supplies that I need to make more, and I'll let Captain Sinat know. I mean, I know he can't do anything about the supply blocks, but
Yeah, that's fine.
he should at least be informed of what we're missing.
Right, certainly. Done.
And then I pat those guys on the back. Job well done. Your credit to your keep. I don't know where they show their loyalties. And family, ancestors, land, country, brother, sister, mother. And yeah, then I don't know. I start packing my shit. I don't know. Things are gonna go down. I might have to leave
It's midday now. Okay, you start packing stuff.
just in case. Just in case.
Yep.
And then
Captain
keep
Sinat eventually comes back to you and he says, "Okay, Lionheart's got you a meeting with the guys upstairs.
All right.
He's got you in for 3 days from now. How's that sound?"
Well, that's
Not good.
That's remarkably. She could be dead by then. I mean, gosh, that's awful. Can't you?
That's what Aelin said. That was his idea.
You know the
course it was
timetable
his
of
idea.
when things are going to go down, though, Wreckage. So, you know that she will be alive for at least another week and a half, maybe.
Right, but she could be dead by then. I say, with my mouth words.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Says, "Well, I don't know what else to tell you." I told him that she was in danger. The Lionheart said he'd take care of it. He came back and said that's what he said. That's what the Lord said.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna go check on that crazy guy. How's he doing?
Okay. Yeah,
Over
going
at
to the
the-
church. Good.
Oh, man, I completely forgot about that guy.
Yeah.
Go over to the church.
Yeah, he's being like a cupbearer. He's actually got like work to do.
That's nice.
Kind of good.
That's
He's
lovely.
got a handler, but they've been doing good work with him.
Yeah, yeah, and I just check up with the priest. I'm like, how's he doing? Is he acclimating?
He's
Well,
good.
to
Yeah.
society.
What's the word out there? I'm kind of scared with this. Nobody allowed out or not. All the missionaries are gone.
Really?
All the
Honestly,
missionaries left.
honestly,
work
Father, your father, right? Is that a proper title for a priest of your cloth?
Brother.
Brother. I could, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
God.
Let me tell you something, brother.
The biggest laughs you'll get out of Graham is when you mention anything wrestling, guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gather the Hulkamaniacs.
I tell
and
you
now
something,
back
brother.
to your
I could,
regularly scheduled program.
brother, I could use some saintly not saintly, heavenly advice. I really could.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
People are corrupt and evil, and politics are complicated. And how do I reveal that someone's corrupt and evil without harming innocence in the process? And there's a lady, and she's in a cave, and she's gonna be hurt and maybe killed, and I can't tell anybody because of the corrupt politics. It's all very complicated.
You know what I know, son?
What do you know?
Is that, well, you know what I know, brother?
Yeah, brother.
Is that there's only one thing I know for sure, is that the sun's going to come out the next day.
Oh, is this the
It's Brother Grimbald.
Okay. All right.
Sun will come out
He says,
tomorrow.
Did you put that holy water to good use?
Oh yeah, well you should. Yeah, maybe you could. Yeah, at least 300 zombies were killed by that holy water.
My goodness, good work.
I don't know if you want to, do like a scoreboard for your god or something, but really good numbers, really effective. He put a lot of undead back into the ground.
My word, that's amazing. What are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna blow up the keep.
No, I'm just kidding. That would be the action movie one.
Bum bum bum.
Like, where it's like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna kidnap the vice president. Yeah, no.
Good question. I'm gonna ruminate and then think up a plan, maybe, but probably not.
Well, if you need anything, let me know.
Sure thing. You've been a trusted ally. I pat him on the back.
All right. Okay, what are you doing next? Anso, what are you doing?
Well, I've been, pardon me, I've been resting and recuperating, and now I think I'm going to wander towards Roland's location,
Yep,
meet
there
back
he is.
up,
Yep.
and I'll say, Roland,
Yeah,
what have you been able to accomplish?
I sought spiritual enlightenment, and they couldn't provide anything. Religion is bupkis.
That
Be your
sounds
own
about
man,
right.
Amy.
I put a hand on his shoulder.
Be your own man.
So where do we go from here? I mean, has anyone been able to listen to what we have to say, or are they just disregarding us?
We've got very few avenues for advancement here, Amy. If we wait 3 days, that elf in the keep will probably have us assassinated or something. I don't know. It's all very evil.
Yeah, I don't think we have 3 days. They
Then
need to act
again,
now.
I'm not stealthy and you're not stealthy. And then
True.
again, I can't blow up the entire keep. So there's very few things. I can't, just blow a hole in the wall and walk in and talk to the Lord. That won't work. It necessitates blowing up everybody because they'd all attack.
Can Captain Sinat help us out in any way?
He's a pushover. I hate to say it about him, but he cares more about his job than doing the right thing. And the people that we're fighting against are in charge of his paycheck. Nice man. Really good conversationalist. Pushover. Totally. Firm handshake. It's great, but,
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
I mean, can we? So there's no way. I mean, we can't just force a way in there. Just walk in and be like, "We have a meeting with the Lord."
It's look at it.
We're in like the whatever, like the just
In
gesture.
the shadow, the sun is being blocked by the tower. To the
Sure.
You guys are just they're literally adjacent to the wall that separates the inner and outer Baileys.
All right. I mean, but I'm not necessarily familiar with the way things work in the civilized world.
This is at least 27 scorpions deep.
Yeah.
I mean, if I put every landmine I just made in and threw it at this particular problem, maybe it would go away. But I doubt it. And all I have to do is miss once, and I blow up, you or Willie.
Well, don't blow us up, please.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm thinking.
I hear you tapping on your helmet.
All right.
Yeah.
Think.
How do you feel about taking a break right now?
Yeah,
Let's take a break while rolling
Yeah.
things.
All right, cool guys. So we take a break at the top of every hour here, so that our players can freshen up, powder their noses, that sort of stuff. So we'll be back in 3 to 5 with more of this to come. But if you are enjoying the show so far, consider giving the channel a follow. It really helps me out. We're trying to grow the audience around what everyone does here at the Die Party stuff. There's lots of cool shows that we have running. We have 3 at the moment. Potentially going to start up a few more pretty soon. But, yeah. We'll be back in 3 to 5, guys. Hope you enjoy the break music.